Good article.
G'day! DanimalDM here, and it's time for some Tomb of Annihilation. We've been having some fun, been clearing out the tomb. How you doing, Brian?
Doing well tonight.
Now, Brian at the top left will unfortunately be leaving us about halfway through, but we'll see if we can, kill him before then. Bottom left, we have Sasha. How you doing, Sasha?
Doing good. How are you tonight?
I am well. Changing your name to Chad's friend. That is how it should be. And underneath me, we have Cedric, who is also under the weather.
To duty.
Hopefully, he can maintain enough cognitive ability to maintain his position as Olo.
All I gotta say is I think our int scores are now equal.
Fair enough. Or at least maybe your dexterity bonuses.
Well, they're both negative ones, so yeah.
And Logan, how you doing on the bottom right there?
Good. Ready to do some smiting.
Smiting, eh? He's multi-classing into Paladin. And top right we have Sir Lucian. How you holding up?
Pretty good. Ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Cool. Well, if we jump on in, you'll see that they are currently in a room with 5 wardrobes in it. Well, only 2 remaining thus far, as the other 3 have disappeared after you destroyed the denizens that were unleashed due to the opening of the doors. Previously to that, you guys managed to spend a bunch of time trying to figure out how to solve the gear rooms and the control room. Ended up leaving old buddy Orvex in that room with a bone bird and a couple of other random things to do, I think. I can't remember. And then you had a bunch of fun fighting some shambling mounds that reappeared, and you had a small amount of time to jump through. Olo and Bythor just made it, and then you started opening wardrobes and fighting orcs and bone devil, some will-o-wisps. And every time you do, you see a bling, bling, bling light up on the portcullis area up here. And you currently have 3 of 5 blood drop crystals lit up. And the last thing that happened was that Corridon opened another wardrobe. Shock horror, as he's opened 4 of the 5 wardrobes. And I'll quickly read what happened when this wardrobe opened. The door opens above the caldera of an active volcano. Shards of black rock float above the molten magma. Perched atop one shard are 2 man-sized creatures with insectoid features and 4 arms apiece. And it was these bad boys. Ooh. And I don't believe we rolled initiative yet, as... Yeah, we did not roll initiative, as combat will ensue. Any questions before we get into it?
No, I just want to say this room is awesome.
Yeah, it's a good old room. And, oh, yes, and everybody's favorite drow T-Lad unfortunately passed away.
Oh, no.
Peace out, T-Lad.
I feel like there was a friendship forming between Corridon and T-Lad.
I could see it.
Oh,
Definitely.
Vanguard.
Chad's friend wanted him to nickname him Dr. Kevorkian. It was good.
You got a 26, and that's not even a nat 20. Your initiative is ridiculous, Vanguard.
That's pretty fucking awesome.
Alright.
Goes with my guns.
I once made a character on D&D Beyond that I called Quick Boy, and I was just picking every single subclass that gave some kind of boost to initiative. I think at level 9, he had like a plus 13 to initiative. And that wasn't even with the alert feat, I think. Anyway, we shall begin this combat. Vanguard, you see these two trident-wielding insectoid creatures fly out and flank either side of Corridon. What are you doing?
I'm going to... I don't think we need to do a bunch here. I think I will just enlarge Bythor.
Ooh, enlarged Bythor.
He will just get some extra damage. He goes to large from medium.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right,
Lasts for a minute.
Bythor
Concentration.
is enlarged, and you are now concentrating. All right.
And that will be it for me.
With your back pressed against the opening of the room near the portcullis, it is Boone's turn. What are you doing, Boone?
Can you describe that guy to the north of me? Is he still there?
Guy to the north of you?
Yeah, I've got a zombie.
Oh, the
mummy
fungus
thing.
zombie.
That's my zombie.
Oh, that's your zombie.
Yeah, that's T-Lad, the flailing corpse.
I shall not blast him.
I forgot that
I
you
will
revived T-Lad.
Well, he's
Fire off
finally
to
going
the
to do
other-
something useful.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you're blasting any particular one?
The one south of the fort.
All right, the first blast does not connect. The second one does. 6 force damage. Are you pushing? Oh boy.
I will push him.
Oh, he gets about that far as you bash him against the doorway. And you see that he does hit the entranceway that is still open towards the caldera of the volcano, but there is a repelling force stopping him from being able to go back in. Interesting to note. Anything else?
Okay.
Boone?
That's it. Hold my reaction.
Okie dokie. It is now the bug guy turns. Okay. So, first of all, you'll see the southern one that got pushed back let out like a bit of a growling click, like, and as it does, you see it begin to cast a spell. And you'll see it say something and do some hand movements as a thick yellow-green poisonous cloud starts to appear in this room as he's casting a spell. Whoops, that spell didn't cast correctly. But he's casting Cloud Kill.
Oh, shit.
And as he does, you all are plunged into obscurity as no one can see where they are or what they're doing. As complete darkness... Well, it's not exactly darkness because it just covers your eyesight, but you find yourselves effectively blinded while inside of this... Whatchamacalls it? Big cloud.
Blinded by magic.
Mm-hmm.
Or science.
And cool. And yeah, you are all blinded. And Corridon, you feel something to the north of you take a couple of attacks on you.
Do I need to make a saving throw against all of that?
No, not yet.
Oh, the next turn?
When you start, when you... Whoa, what's that noise? Is that me?
Sounds like something from Doctor Who.
Yeah. That is odd. Can you guys hear that?
Yes.
I'm hearing some weird feedback. Yeah, it's definitely me talk. It's me coming back out of someone's mic, I think.
Everybody turn your mic off.
I've got push to talk, so it's not me.
Hello? still there. That is so weird. Anyway, yes, so a creature who enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there. So you guys won't get affected until your turn comes around. Yes, so 2 attacks will be coming at you, Corridon, and they have advantage as you don't know where they're coming from. Kapow, kapow. They're all double ones there, but one of them is a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And you take 11 points of damage. Okay. Alien, it is your turn.
Oof. So we can't see him. I'm assuming Chicken can't see him either?
I am pretty confident Chicken can't see it.
Okay. How well does his sense of smell allow him to pick these 2 up?
You can give him a go, and he
Alright,
can try to
I'm gonna-
communicate with you about that.
I'm going to give a go of Chicken trying to do an attack on him based on the sense of smell.
All right. Well,
The good news is he knows the smell of goat well, so he won't bite goat.
well, it doesn't smell like goat anymore. Make a perception check for Chicken.
Let's see if it actually lets me in here. Past the perception 17.
Yeah, I guess
But
click
it
on
doesn't actually.
the skill perception plus 7.
There it is.
Yeah. So, Chicken can start moving towards them if you want Chicken to attack one of them.
Yep. I'm going to have to let you do it because I can't see him.
Yep. So, you tell Chicken to fuck their shit up, effectively. And
Exactly.
he is going to try. So, make an attack at disadvantage. Nope. No dice. Anything else, Alien?
No, that's pretty much what I can do at this point without seeing anybody.
Oh, hang on. You and Chicken have to make Constitution saving throws. My bad. Alright, you both pass, so you'll both only take half damage, of which is poison. You take 11 poison damage.
Oof. Alright.
Alright. Okie dokie. Corridon, it's your turn.
All right. So I heard the chanting. I know that there was 2 of them, right?
Yes. You
And
can.
the top attacked me, and the other one started doing something before this cloud appeared.
Yes. And you also felt and heard them both fly south of you.
Oh, they moved away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. I would have liked to swung at one of them, but since I didn't, I'll make my saving.
Well, you couldn't have because you can only make an opportunity attack against a creature you can see. You pass, and you only take 11 poison damage.
Is that magic damage?
It's 11 poison damage, so I guess it's magic. Yeah, good call. So 5.
I'll take. All right. Okay.
So you can hear one moving directly south of you if you want to move south towards it.
I would like to move south towards it.
Right. You see you hear the buzzing of one directly in front of you. Would you like to make attacks?
I would love to try to attack this thing.
Go for it. All of them will be at disadvantage. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit.
All right. So, oh shucks, the last one was actually a butt spike, I believe.
That's fine.
So
That's fine. Yeah. Yeah,
So
so
I'll roll that.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to use 2 strike. We had a long rest, didn't we? So I have my strike dice back.
You haven't had a long rest since... Ooh.
Yeah, we had a short rest, not a long rest.
Yeah, you haven't had a long rest since upstairs. Well, up hole in the ground.
I don't think there's going to be any smiting going on then. It'll be 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Alright. Lucano is going to try her best, as I'm just going to have her roll a general perception check, as she was not right near them. And she can try to get somewhere near them, and I'm going to give her 1 attack after doing the perception check at disadvantage and see how she goes. She hits. And she does some damage.
Didn't we give her a weapon recently? We gave her like the cool like, dragon longsword. Or...
No.
I've got it, but I was going to give it to her.
I cast magic magic weapon on her though.
Yeah.
Right. That's
On
what
her
it was.
sword, so it's got that.
Alright, so, Lucano, interestingly, gave everybody their sight back, as she happened to attack the one that had concentration, and you all can see again. So I'll quickly do that for everybody, and it is Bythor's turn.
Wasn't she just the best?
Let's get them!
So the cloud's gone or darkness is gone?
The cloud was the darkness, and it is gone.
Oh, it was all one thing. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Bythor can see, so he can charge forward 5, 10, 15, 20. Can he get in there? Oh, yeah, because he can be in the...
I will say Chicken can be in the same square as Bythor. Definitely.
So he will charge forward with his two-handed battle axe. Sure. He has an ally, so he will get pack tactics.
And an extra D4 on each strike. Ooh, both misses. Unfortunate. Anything else for Bythor?
No, he's done.
Olo, you're up.
Alright. Is there room in the square with the wardrobe to get past Lucano to that one on the side? Down here?
I will say you can squeeze in.
Okay. I'm gonna trundle on down there and do my best to give this guy a big old whap on the knob.
Go for it.
Whiffing horribly.
Oh, yeah.
I shall burn a war priest to whap him again.
Go for it.
That's more like it.
That one connects.
18 points of damage.
Okay.
And he's vibrating with thunder stuff.
Alright, so you feel like the fire didn't do as much, but the thunder and magical slashing, they were cool. They worked out.
Sounds good.
You just need to have a quiet talk to your sword about that fire damage. Not really shaping up. Anything else?
Stank bomb. 4 points.
Alright. Top of the round to Vanguard, round 2. You see them all coalescing to the south of this room. What's the plan?
I mean, a fireball seems really good right now. But,
Yeah. Definitely.
With the lingering gas, it'll go off really well.
I'm just going to move, so I'm a tiny bit closer in case I need to do something, but I'm going to dodge.
Okay, you are dodging. Boone.
I do the same thing.
Dodging away. Alright. It is now the Mezzalot's turn, and you see the one on the south right, the southeast, doing the similar hand movements and similar vocal component as he's also casting. What's it called? Cloud Kill.
I'll counter it.
I thought you might this time. What level are you countering it at?
3rd.
All right, roll me a intelligence check. Ooh. Unfortunately, it's not good enough and does not counter the spell.
Do you have inspiration at all, perhaps? From Boone?
Never.
I don't think I give that to him after the fact.
All right, so once again, everybody's sight gets plunged into darkness, and I'll fix that up in a minute. And the one of the Mezzalos is going to do a trident and a claw attack against old girl Lucanu. Only one hits for 10 damage. And Elian, it is your turn.
Chicken's gonna go at the one that's right next to him.
Yep, he can definitely go for it, as he already knew it was there and didn't feel anything move. So you can make the 2 attacks at disadvantage.
Well,
Actually,
would you get?
there'll be
How does
straight
pack
rolls.
attack?
Yeah. Straight
Okay,
rolls.
so normals.
Good catch. So yeah, 10 would miss. 23 hits. Nice.
Is there damage from that cloud kill?
Yes, thank you again. I keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah, I keep being the one who manages to get it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. So you and Chicken will both take con saves for 35 damage. It's an easy con save at least. Like, you have that going for you. Yep, you passed as Chicken. Chicken gets a +4. Yeah, Chicken easily passes. So you and Chicken take 17 points of poison damage.
Chicken's
Chicken
down.
takes half that. No, Chicken takes half of that.
Yeah, good call. Chicken only takes 8.
Oh, so I wouldn't have taken 11 earlier either, right?
You would have. You went within the
Oh,
aura.
the last time I took it. Okay.
Yeah,
It's an aura around Corden.
Good.
Somehow
needed
he
that.
helps you.
All right, I think it worked on Chicken, but then his stats disappeared as soon as I entered it. So either he's got 9 hit points, which is where he should be at, or not.
He has 9 now. If he didn't before. All right. And
All right.
yeah. So you did 10 points of slashing damage, and you hear as he gets hit. Is that your turn, Elian?
That will be my turn.
Don't want to make a blind attack towards bad guys covered by good guys. You could always do a blind shot. You never know. Okie dokie. Corridon, you're up.
All right. I am going to take some swings at the one right.
You certainly can. You have disadvantage on all attacks, but go for it.
Can I hold my attacks, though, in case somebody takes it off this round
You
and
already-
shoot the minute it goes?
You've used your action to get Chicken to hit. If you hadn't, you could have.
Okay.
Because it was your bonus action to get an extra attack, wasn't it? I could be wrong.
No, he gets 2 attacks. He gets 2 attacks automatically.
Yeah, but do you automatically get the free bow shot with it? Or is that a bonus action to get the free
I
bow
get
shot?
2 attacks. One goes to Chicken's double attack. So usually it's a bow plus Chicken.
Right. I get you. Corridon, all of those hit because you're an asshole.
All right.
Uh-huh. Now I'm going to make 3 con saves, and I'll let you know which one made you be able to see him, as I doubtfully will pass all 3. Yep, the very first hit you were able to see. And I'll fix everybody's sight as I can. And Corridon, you took 8 damage as well.
Oh, from the
Poison. Oh, assuming you pass your con save, but I feel like you wouldn't not.
I'm gonna try to.
Yeah. Yeah. So you take 8 poison damage. God damn it. That's very frustrating, guys.
What?
Well, that the Cloud Code couldn't even last more than 1 turn. Alright. And, yeah, I gotta actually add that damage, don't I? So 31 plus 13 is 44.
Almost as annoying as wasting a counterspell.
Yeah, that's a fair call. That it countered a counterspell, so yeah. Lucano is up, and she's going to try and make mincemeat of this guy. Does everybody have their sight back?
Does that mean that longbow
Yep.
shot can go too?
Yeah, go for it. Yep. Which one were you aiming for?
The one that's closest to chicken right now.
Mm-hmm.
So 18 more.
Yeah, you feel like you didn't do that much damage.
Okay, I did more than none, hopefully.
Alright.
With the braces of archery, does that turn it into essentially a magic weapon damage?
Unfortunately, it does not. Alright. 7, 5, and 7. So 14, 19 damage. Oh, not off Lucano. What am I talking about? Alright, she manages to just slay the first one. And she'll take a step back. She's kind of reeling. She's a bit of pain. Bythor's up.
How badly is she hurt?
She's below half.
Okay.
2 misses.
Oh, Bythor, come on, buddy. Olo, you're up.
Well, let's do it.
He steps over the dead corpse.
I'm like standing on its head.
That's a hit.
24 hit. Oh, that sucks. 15 damage.
Mm-hmm. Not quite. As the fire was resisted. Anything else?
5 points of stank.
Vanguard, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to stay here, keep an eye out, looking down the hallways, and die.
I guess like the idea that you were covered in smoke both times, like all this poisonous fog, and you're like, oh, it's not that bad.
I just held my breath. That was good.
Actually doesn't help, but sure. Boone, you're up.
I'm gonna move to there and cast Cure Wounds on.
Oh, isn't that nice?
That's a good friend.
Alright. So, it is now this guy's turn. And, you suddenly see him panic, and you see a sphere of darkness appear. These guys like to not be seen, huh?
Yeah, no kidding.
So you see a sphere of darkness appear. And you hear movement of him running away.
And he takes 2d8 of thunder damage.
Nice, go for it.
Uh, 8 points of thunder.
And as he runs, the darkness disappears.
Thwop.
And the combat is over.
I like that they just kind of like a wet popping sound, and he's like 2 feet further down the hallway, just kind of leaking.
Alright. Cool, cool.
Yeah, that's the first time that's actually worked.
Booming Blade. I love Booming Blade.
Like, that's the first time you've ever actually had someone move after I hit them with it. I'm very excited.
It's the poor man's sentinel.
That's great, especially if you get that with Warcaster or Mage Killer. You can hit people with it when they're casting spells or as opportunity attacks, and it's just great.
Yeah, my wife's currently ready to do that as she recently picked that up as a character with Warcaster, and she's really looking forward to using it with her new Ogre Gauntlets. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah, what are you guys doing as you see that wardrobe also begins to disappear as a new blood droplet lights up at the portcullis?
How much longer do we have on the enlarge on Bythor?
It's been what, 3 turns since it was cast, or 2 full turns. So you feel like you have about at least 45 seconds, 42, whatever.
All right, I'm gonna run up to Elian real quick and cast fire arrows on his quiver, and then nod to Corden to open.
I'm gonna rip the door open.
This door?
Oh wait, we finished. I was at the right one. My bad.
Oops.
All right, you ready for this one?
Probably
It's a
not.
single goblin.
Enormous interlocking gears and cogs stretch as far as you can see. Suddenly, a spherical construct with spiny legs and small wings tumbles through the open doorway and falls prone at your feet.
What
Oh,
the?
what? Is there a picture by any chance?
Yeah, man. I'll show you what he looks like. Oh,
It's the golden snitch. Grab it.
He's so fucking cute. Come on, guys, you can't kill him.
Oh my god, I want it.
And as he quickly stands up, looking clueless and disorientated, and you hear like, and he like quickly like runs to the wardrobe and is trying to like jump back into the interlocking gear plane as, and he quickly turns at you guys and puts his hand against the wardrobe and he's like shaking. You see like the rivets moving in his body as he's freaking out and he's trying to not be here. Yeah.
Poor guy.
All right. So
Can I use detect thoughts?
I'm sure you can. All right. So what kind
Does
of
the last gem light up by any chance?
It does not light up. So did you deal 1 point of damage to him there, Ola?
No, it was just meant to be a humorous moment.
Fair enough. It has not lit up, and so you cast detect thoughts. What kind of thoughts would he have? His thoughts. You hear his thought, and it would definitely be, must return, must return, must return.
Does he look like the geometry that tried to kill me earlier?
He looks not the same, but maybe of the same build. Like, those were
related?
forwards that were attacking you before, and this looks like a shitty forward.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
And he's not responding to you at all.
I am
feel
gonna-
terrible here. It's like fighting a child.
Yep, and it's in here. It's fucking evil. Bye.
You're gonna try and kill it?
I'm gonna like pick it up, and then I'm gonna like how you do with a baseball, where you throw it up, and then.
Okay, as you pick it up, it's gonna try and hit you once. I didn't break through. Yep, go for it. See if you kill him.
That would have hurt.
Yeah, you kill him with your modifier. Don't worry about it.
It's a small robotic child.
Yeah, it's got 5 whole hit points. Hey,
Well, really glad I cast fire arrows.
hey, do you guys want to let Corridon have the whole 25 experience for that kill, or you want to share that amongst the group?
I think it's 5 for everybody, man. Because we had to witness it.
30 XP. Boone doesn't want.
Make sure Bythor gets his chunk.
Yeah, definitely. Alright.
Also, does Bythor level up into like a level 20 fighter yet?
Oh, hell no. But he's really
Because
big
he's
right
seen
now.
some shit.
Oh, he's seen some shit.
Am I 10th level now?
Not right this second, no. Maybe you got to kill one more of those little spheroids. But as you
Look inside of that thing for more.
as you try to look inside, it disintegrates into nothing and disappears. And as that happens, the last red crystal lights up, and the portcullis that was covering the north area is now gone. As it rises up, ching 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 ching. So you are currently in a room with no wardrobes and an exit to the north and the south.
And a pretty banged up Corridon.
He's fine.
Yeah, pretty banged up, a lot of us.
And the other
So
fight,
down
do we need
the
to
hallway
rest?
to the south, that was where there was like the weird like Metallica album statue with like the mastodon and like the weird carvings.
Indeed.
Right? And then up north was the pathway to the evil geometry.
Indeed.
I will reiterate all of this for the group
Mm-hmm.
and
Bythor
recommend maybe we
returned
take a
to
nap.
us.
Will she take the magical longsword if I give it to her?
Probably not, because she feels more confident in her abilities with this massive weapon.
And I hold on to it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to recommend that we take a nap before we go any further because we've done a lot since we come down here and I'm almost out of spells.
Agreed.
I'm out of spells.
I'm actually going to pop an Aura of Vitality just to heal up Corridon and Lucano before we go.
Wow, you're sitting at full health there, although.
Yep. Alright, 28 HP for Corridon.
Mm-hmm.
And 39 HP for Lucano.
Nice. Lucano feels a lot better. Not minus, plus 39.
Yep,
If we're going to take
max
use my
HP, I'm doing great.
Alright, you feel like it's still a couple of hours until you can benefit from a long rest, but you certainly could attempt one if you want, or you can go north or south.
I'm okay for doming it up in here, and it's relatively secure. What do you guys think?
It's only got 2 ways in. We might as well.
Wait, when does Orvex turn the thing again?
You guys
He doesn't.
We
gave
didn't
metal
tell him to
commands.
turn it again. Because remember, I thought there was a passageway past the geometry to get back to him.
Might be.
So we said that we'd reach out to him when it was time, whether it's by
Wait, and
gaseous form.
what's
or
up in that
yelling
room?
at him.
Because Olo's already been there, right?
I think we should look before we go.
Yeah,
Because
if you go,
if it comes
you go
and finds
south-
us, then
if you go south, there's like this really over-the-top statue room, kind of looks like a ritual chamber. And then if you go up north, there's that crazy like tall area with like extraterrestrial lightning bolts and flying geometric shapes that Olo had no ability to comprehend whatsoever.
Did he count how many there were?
He counted enough to hit his terrifying teleport device and run away.
And as he did, a plethora of arrows fired towards his general direction.
And on his intelligence check to remember any of it, he rolled a nat 1.
So, although you do, like you said, there is a room to the south that is kind of as big as the room you're in currently, with a giant golden mastodon. And if you go up to the path north, it quickly turns left, and it leads to a massive cylindrical room that went really high up and down and seemed to be all kind of fucked up. So what's the plan? How long does your fungus zombie last, Olo?
Good question. $1 hour, so he'll pop out after a bit.
Depending on what you guys are doing. And just as an aside, my party really didn't want to kill that monodrone. They were trying to communicate with it, trying to like put sand on the ground and draw with it, and then eventually one of the players ended up saying, "Oh fuck this!" It's a sad.
It's sad that I had to be that guy.
Yeah, you jerk. Look at him. You can't even see that
Poor
well.
defensive
He has
creature.
horrible depth perception.
What are the odds that this dungeon will reset or this room will reset
Who knows? 1 second.
while we're in here?
Well, if it does, I can just go back to Orvex.
I haven't painted it yet, but I've got a monodrone right here.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Cool. So, what's the plan, guys?
I guess we should push on if we can't take a long rest yet.
Well, we could wait for a couple hours and then take a long rest.
Yep. I'm with Olo.
And you see Corridor.
Corridon, get back here.
Oh dear.
All right. To the room to the south, you start to see a mastodon.
It's all like.
All right.
Oh, you totally just went in there.
Well, you were marching on.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, in this room, I will quickly reread the information for this once I scroll down far enough, as I stupidly closed the little doohickey. The Hall of the Golden Mastodon. A life-size golden statue of a mastodon stands atop a 1 foot high stone cog at the center of this room. Jeweled tusks sweep from its jowls, and its trunk is raised in a roar. Inscriptions coil around the statue's body, and murals on the walls show a Cholton warrior riding a living mastodon through a series of hellish landscapes. In each scene, a different breed of devil assails them. So, Boone, you can see some Auto Moon.
We'll read it to myself, not out loud.
All right. Well, let's go into the other chat. No, screw that. Let your bones watch over my treasure, brave Gom. As you carried me from the inferno, so shall I rise from death to defend my riches. So,
I can relay that to everybody.
Yep. Nobody currently has Ubalaka in them, do they?
Ubalaka. Nope.
Ubalaka, Ubalaka. I can't. So what's the plan?
Kubazan, you know this guy?
It's like, nobody looks awesome in these pictures. Yeah, sticking it to them devils.
Yeah, he does. The only thing would be more awesome if I was the one to go to the hells and do it myself. Isn't that right, Olo? Yeah.
Yeah, sure, bud.
I think you should
Shaking my
write
head.
for it.
I'm gonna start searching the room, going along the walls.
You totally catch half of his conversation that he just had with himself.
All right. Well, as you're going along the walls, feel free to make a history check. Ooh, damn, Boone, you got this shit down. The murals on the walls seem to tell a story about a man named Chagakari. Chagakari. There we go. I'm going to paste his name. I do have a nifty little pronunciation guide, but it's pronounced Chagakari, a Cholton warrior who stole his king's prized steed, a mastodon named Gom. As punishment, the king's sorcerers banished Chagari and Gom to the Nine Hells, but the two fought their way back home. On his return, Chagari chopped off the king's head and turned his skull into a jeweled chalice.
Oh, real quick before I forget, we totally looted T-Lad.
Yeah, I believe that Elian stole his book.
Never.
Awesome.
Can't be proven.
Uh-huh. Totes.
So, he took his stuff, Killed the king?
I mean, we could. There's only one entrance here. We could hang out in this place. Could rest in here.
I'm gonna touch this mastodon head.
You touch it.
Is it an actual skull, or is it made of jewel? Or
It's although it kind of looks more like just the skull, it is the whole mastodon, and it looks like he's made entirely out of gold with jewel encrusted horns, well, tusks.
Yeah. Before we go any further, This place doesn't have a doorways closing behind you. I'm gonna check the hallway for like hidden gate or a death wheelbarrow or anything like that that's going to cut us off if we touch something.
Do a perception check for a death wheelbarrow.
As one does.
As one does. Hey, you've been death wheelbarrowed before.
Looking through my...
Sorry, Boone?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Alright. So, with a 21, you do notice that directly above Bythor's head, the stone almost... Like, if you really focus on it and look, it looks like a little bit different to the stones all around. And, yeah, it looks... You're looking at the sides of the walls, you can see almost imperceptible, lines of movement, seeming like that stone directly above, that 5-foot stone above Bythor, might come down and block off this room entirely.
Buddy? Step forward or step back? Because death ceiling! I'm going to point it out to Lucian, and everyone's like, that looks bad.
To Vanguard, you mean? Lucian.
Yeah.
Who's that? That name sounds...
Only the coolest.
Name sounds ridiculous.
yeah. Then it's just a shrine to the elephant.
Seems like it. Although, even with your negative intelligence modifier, you do remember that there was a slot on top, and you did previously tell your party about that star rod thing.
Yeah, I'm hoping they don't remember.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
At least until after we take a nap.
Our star rod is not even with us at this point.
Why is that?
It is.
We gave it to what's his name back in the control room. Yeah.
You did?
We did.
No.
No, I thought Corden had it.
I thought Corden broke it off and took it.
He did, but I'm pretty sure he gave it back to him.
Well, you did
In the
previously.
control.
You did previously determine that there was no way to reattach it, but if you gave it to him, you may have.
I don't remember.
So what's the plan, guys? What you doing?
I was going to advocate for napping in the room with one entrance. and then checking this thing out afterward.
All right, that's what Olo wants to do. What do you
Fine
guys?
with me.
Is that what
It's been
everyone's
a
doing?
stressful morning.
All right. Well, if no one's objecting, I guess Olo lies down, and so does Boone.
All right, I'm going to move to the corner over here for our longest rest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pop into my shell, take a nap.
What's your plan, Vanguard and Bythor?
I'm gonna stay in the hallway.
Mhm.
I don't trust that room.
All right, and you guess chilling as it is, or tiny hut. All right, cool. So you're casting the tiny hut where you are.
I'll do it towards the corners just to get maximum space.
Mm-hmm. Go for it, because it comes out from you. And
Like right there.
Yep, that means that anybody who's not in it cannot retreat to it. FYI, if you're not in it when the
Stay in
spell
it
is
as much
cast.
as I could.
So what is that? 10 feet from you. So yeah, Olo, Fungus Zombie, Vanguard, and Bythor will not be able to take any benefit of the tiny hut.
Where's Lucano?
She's right next to you, Corridon. What are you talking about?
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try and stay close enough that I can run up to Vanguard if he gets in trouble.
Okay, cool. So
You want to bang on it? That's a ritual spell. I'll recast it if anyone wants to.
it's up to you guys.
You guys want to come hang out in the hut?
I just don't trust that room.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair, but I mean,
So
you want to hang out with like Tomb Guardians instead?
And I think we'll be okay. We'll be able to see if anybody's coming. And I want to know if that room starts to turn.
I
Okay.
just want to point out that there really isn't anything in this place that you can trust. I mean, except for you.
Except for friendship.
Yeah,
That's true.
Sounds like a Broadway musical you've got written there, man.
All right, so if you guys want to, you can actually take the benefit of a short rest.
I will do so.
And you can also take the benefit of a second short rest. Again, if you are wanting to. And at this point, is there anything anybody wants to do, or are you guys going to attempt a long rest?
Attempt the long rest for me.
Okay. So far, Vanguard and Bythor, you hear and see nothing coming from the north. You do see to the south Olo, and you see the outside of an opaque dome.
We have 16 temporary hit points or 15.
I thought it was 14.
It's 14.
Okay.
All right. So you do your long rest. Are Bythor and Vanguard planning on sleeping out in that hallway?
Yeah, we'll hang out here.
Okay. So what is the watch order?
I'll take first one.
Probably Bythor first. Me.
Mm-hmm. Bythor can take the first hour. Anybody else?
I'll be in there.
Oh, you get two lots of watches, don't you, Elian? Old elf boy.
Yes.
All right. So first is Bythor and Elian, and then second is no one. No one's on second watch.
Oh, I'll take it.
Okay, Olo's on second watch. What about third watch?
Well, I could be up writing in my book.
Mm-hmm. But 2 of the hours of your 8 hours. So do you want that to be on the third or fourth?
Third's fine.
Cool. Vanguard's on the third. Anybody on the fourth?
Nope, I'm laid out. Sleeping.
Alright, Lucano will probably wake up early for that. So anybody who's not on watch who's wanting to take a watch on first, second, third, or fourth, as you attempt to rest for 8 hours.
I'll help. I'll do fourth.
All right. Lucanu and Boone on fourth.
I'm gonna act like I'm sleeping, but I'm gonna watch them.
and Corridon is going to do a deception check. Okay, cool. All right.
I will absolutely be serenading her throughout the...
Lovely.
And I'm not going to be subtle about it.
Why would you need to be? All right. So, Bythor and Elian are on watch first, and nothing seems to transpire. Bythor goes to sleep after waking up Olo. Olo, you come out of your shell. Doing anything?
Nope, just
Yeah.
thinking on. Oh, I'm probably gonna hang out with Lizard a fair amount. We're gonna get to know each other.
Oh yeah, he has chats with you and finds it interesting that you're quite animalistic and druidic. It's cool. He likes it. He feels that vibe you got going. Although you're a bit stinky, but he's gotten used to it.
I'll wash off whatever area he lives.
Mm-hmm. And I assume you go over and wake old buddy Vanguard so he can read his books.
Indeed.
Vanguard, you're on third watch, and again, you don't hear or see anything. All right, and we come to Lucanu, Boone, and Corridon. All right, so Corridon rolls 17 for deception. Do you want to roll an insight check or a perception check there, Logan? I'll allow either. Yeah, you know he's faking. He's like going. And as that's happening, could I get the three of you to do a perception check? Yours is at disadvantage, Corridon, because you're trying to be asleep. Mm-hmm. Alright, so Corridon, you don't hear anything, but Boone and Lucanu, as you're saying sweet nothings to her as the first few moments of your watch begin, and you see like a frown starting to appear on Corridon's face. You do hear sounds coming from down the hallway.
I'll reach over and shake Corridon awake. Keep my noise awake.
What's going on? Besides you.
Get ready, there's trouble coming.
Yeah, Lucanu didn't know you were asleep. That you were pretending, so yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'll drop Tiny Hut.
Alright, well, all you have to do is step out. So you drop Tiny Hut, and you see Elian and Chicken are still fast asleep, along with Olo and Vanguard and Bythor. And you hear the sounds getting closer.
Is Vanguard sleeping in the hallway?
Yeah. He was scared to go into the room.
I just can't believe anything dangerous would be down here.
Creep up there with Vanguard if he's going.
Mm-hmm. Alright, and at this point, I need everybody to roll initiative, please. As when you get up to there, Boone, you can see edges of what looks like those gross tomb dwarves as we are starting a combat. GM layer. So did you wake up Olo or Elian on the way, or were you just checking it out first?
I was checking it out, but I'm going to kick Vanguard.
Alright, you would have time to kick Vanguard.
So am I just sleeping through it all?
Olo and Vanguard with the high initiatives.
Can I do a whispered get up
Whispered.
with my foot?
With your foot, yes. All right. Well, how heavy of a sleeper are you, Vanguard?
No clue.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
and an 8-hour rest isn't necessarily you're always resting. It's you're able to sit and eat. You're able to write in journals. It's supposed to be not activity. I don't know how many hours you're supposed to be actually eyes closed.
6 of them. 6 of the 8. You can do
How many hours can you sleep? Bottom of a death dungeon. Comfortable.
All right, so Vanguard, at the start of your turn, you wake up, and you're
And I can't be surprised because of Papazotto.
Yeah, you're not surprised,
Oh, okay.
but you get kicked, and as you do, you look up and see Boone above you, and then you like almost instinctively point at the tomb dwarves which are coming your way, as you and Papazotto are acutely aware that you're under attack. So what are you doing? You're currently prone.
I'm currently throwing a fireball in the middle of them.
Nice. Are you going to even stand up to do it, or are you just going to do it as you lie?
Probably not. Yeah, just where I'm sitting against the wall with my back against the wall.
Very nice. I like it. All right. Well, would you like to roll your damage, as I will roll my dex saves? Nice damage. Top to bottom, left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So, 1 fail, 1 pass, fail, fail, pass, fail. So, only this guy who took 15.
I have 6 beads left, as I have used 2 thus far.
Nice. And then the others take 31. You feel all the moisture leave the air and the heat explosion come out, as majority of the guys that were present are their sickly moist skin is replaced with crackly resemblances of jerky and crackling, and they look fucking gross. Anything else, Vanguard?
So throwing the bead does the act, and I'm not spending a spell slot. Can I still cast a bonus action spell?
If you have a bonus action spell, you may.
I do. I'm gonna Misty Step.
You Misty Step.
Yeah.
You're still prone.
Yeah.
Don't want to get up. It's like that. Like when you go to the toilet in the middle of the night, you don't want to completely open your eyes because then you'll wake up more. It's like fireball, Misty Step over there.
Well, I'll
I
Misty
feel like
Step
you just
into like
slid
the
in
Superman
like on your
pose.
side, just like propped up, like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
It'll be like the superhero drop, where my fist is down on the ground and I'm on one knee,
Nice, I like it.
where I appear behind Olo.
Yeah, do a just for funsies, Vanguard. Could you please do a performance check for me, just to see how extra cool it looks?
Looking super.
Yeah, 14, not bad. Olo, if you were awake, you'd be impressed.
In my head, it's very Nightcrawler like.
Ah, I like it. All right, Lucanu is next, and she's going to she hears and feels the fire explosion from up north, and sees you suddenly appear, Vanguard, and she's going to move up to Bythor and see what's going on, pull out her longbow, and do 3 quick shots. Or short bow, actually. Why is it a short bow? She should have a longbow. She's cool enough for a longbow. Yeah, they all hit. None of it seems to be doing full damage, but she does seem to drop the first one as she went 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, 30, and it's going to move back. Olo, you're up. Make a perception check in your sleep as you heard a massive fireball.
My passive perception is 18. Is that enough?
Yeah, just do a perception check for me, just for funsies. Yeah, you're
Oh,
fine.
if I see him sleeping, I would have reached out and shook him.
You
I thought he was up.
You are quite shook, Olo.
Oh dear. Do I have time to do anything this round, or am I just
I
waking
yell
up?
at him, "Cowabunga time!"
You can stand up and pick up an item if you wish.
Oh, so I'm pick it up, turn on cap, and go, what? And just like point it towards the hallway, seeing the remnants of the explosion, and start walking that way. But I'm sure I can't do that until next turn.
You can move to there. You have 15 feet of movement, though, unfortunately. Unless you want to dash as an action.
Yeah, sure. I got the AC. I should be up front.
Alright, well, you can move another...
Pardon me. Oh god, that's a lot of fucking tomb doors.
A lot of them look burnt. Corridon, you're up.
You hear rolling back. I'm coming for you, Bythor. Oh shit.
Oh, there's a fair amount of them, isn't there?
Yeah, if you wait for them to bunch up a little bit better, I can light them up.
All right, I am gonna pull out. I'm gonna put my staff in one hand and pull out my wand of wonder in the other hand,
Yes.
and I am going to fire it off right here.
So
This is
what
the random encounter TPK that I desperately wanted.
are you targeting a creature or are you targeting a point?
I'm targeting this back tomb dwarf right here.
Which one, sorry?
The back one right here.
That one? Oh, that one. Okay, cool. And you cast a 48. A cloud of 600 oversized butterflies fill a 30-foot radius centered on the target. The area becomes heavily obscured. Alright, so...
That's the best possible thing.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Boone, all the way down to Boone, you are all blinded by all of these flying around you.
Oh man, I didn't know you could do that. That's really pretty.
That lasts for 10 minutes. Anything else, Corridon?
I'm going to stow the wand away and get ready to fight.
Okay. Boone, you're up. You have butterflies flying all around you.
We are effectively blind right now, all of us, right?
Yeah, but you know the corridor, and you could have seen them before. It would be very hard to do a ranged attack, though. So much heavily obscured this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out to Olo and pat him on the shell and say, I can't see. It's all up to you. Go get him. Give you inspiration.
All right.
Okay, sure. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna go great. You seen these butterflies?
All right, Elian, you easily wake up to this commotion unless you roll a natural 1 on a d20.
All right, I'll slide over and see what I can see down the hallway, which is pretty much nothing.
Actually, yeah, you're in trance. You can easily just snap out of it. Yep.
All right, the hallway looks clogged from here, so I will wait at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bythor wakes up to a plethora of butterfly flying around him. You can no longer see him, Vanguard. What would your orders be?
I'll let you run him on this one because he's waking up and I would have not given him any orders. Whatever you think he would do.
Alright, he's going to say, "What's going on?" And he'll stand up. Olo and Corridon, you are right next to him and you hear him yelling in your fucking ear.
Hey man, it's cool. Don't worry about the butterflies. Worry about the giant horde of zombies instead.
You say that and he's like preparing, and as you say that, Olo, a giant zombie horde comes to attack you as you are the first thing as it tries to swing out blindly with a disadvantage battle axe. There's an 18 misses and a disadvantage life drain, which also misses.
Be gone, thought.
Alright, Vanguard, you're up. Fucking butterflies.
Having my super awesome intelligence, which would make me think Vanguard has a super good memory. He spatially is imagining the clogged hallway and where everybody is,
Mhm.
and I will yell to Bythor to retreat, knowing that in my brain, I'm moving like chess pieces around, knowing that Corden will be able to move forward to his spot, and I know where I think Olo is, and it's like almost like Sherlock Holmes when the Robert Downey Jr. one.
Okay, so
And
would
then it
you
all snaps off in 6. So I yell at him to retreat, get out of the way, and I will.
Well, you could have yelled at him when it wasn't your turn, as you heard him yell, "What's going on?"
Sure.
Would you have wanted
Sure.
him to retreat on his turn?
Yeah, I'd tell him to retreat.
All right, and so he's like,
I'd want
"Where?"
my voice loud enough they can hear me. This way, kind of thing.
All right, he's gonna be like, "Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Oh," and bumps into Luke, and he's like, "Excuse me." And he gets to there, and he's out of the butterflies. So what are you doing,
And
Vanguard?
is this interrupting so I didn't get any spell slots back?
You have not gotten anything back yet.
Then I am
I would suggest a fireball in Corridon's general.
dodging because I'm out of spell slots. So I'm dodging.
Dodging. All right. Lucanu is.
I'm going to stand up though, so I'm standing. Use half my movement.
Lucanu is up, and she's going to. I'm just going to roll a general intelligence check for her. Intelligence. 13. Yeah, she's going to say, "We should back up. Attack them as they come out." And she's going to get her short bow ready to shoot at any bad guy that comes out of these butterflies. Olo, you're up.
I
Back
like
up,
that
Olo.
plan. It's a good plan. I have a slight addendum to it, which is what if they're all on fire first? And I'm going to cast Wall of Fire up that goddamn hallway.
Can you without any sight? What is
Let's find out.
What does the spell say?
A solid surface within range. You create a wall of fire. It doesn't say anything about seeing. It says you create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range. You can make the wall up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
Roll
or a
me-
ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter.
Roll me a spell check. So roll me, I guess, a general wisdom check to see how well you are at casting this spell without any sight.
14?
14's not bad. So you're wanting to cast this spell, I assume, in a straight line, just shooting out of this corridor?
Basically, I want to slap my hand on the wall next to me, and then just coat the entire corridor wall with fire and have it go as far as... Because I don't really have a good sense of how far it goes before it opens up in the main area.
Yep.
So I'm just coating the actual physical wall I can feel with fire.
Sounds good.
Burning into the hallway.
West or east wall?
I'm touching the west wall, so I'll go with that.
Okay, and the 10 feet is heading northeast?
Yes. So burning across the width of the hallway.
Alright, done. And they take damage on their turn or when it appears?
When they first enter it, and then if they end their turn in it.
Okay. It doesn't. Nothing happens when the wall initially appears. I thought that happens.
I think that counts as when they first enter it, if it's summoned on them.
I feel like it says something specifically for when it is first summoned, like any that appear within the wall. Wall of fire. 5e.
When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, they take the damage.
All right. Well, 4 of them, 3 of them would be if you're putting it on the wall. It's 1 foot thick. I will say 3 of them are in it as you summon it.
Yeah.
So
And it's 60 feet long, so it just goes on however far into that room.
and you threw some thunder damage on it with Booming Blade. Nicely done.
Whoops.
That's all good. All right, so when it appears, they will make 3 dex saving throws super quickly. 1, 2, 3. Top to bottom, as per usual. All right, top and bottom pass. That one fails, and half as much. So what was that? 25. You hear one of them go, "Yeah!" And the other 2 will take only 12 points of fire damage. And you start to actually get a little bit of vision as the butterflies in the area are also getting just completely roasted.
Oh, sorry, guys. I hope that wouldn't happen.
And yeah, you start to see 10 feet out from this wall. And anything else, Olo?
No, I will just shuffle step back.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah, I'll step all the way behind Corin and let him do his thing.
Alright, I will say that the Tomb Dwarf will get an opportunity attack on you as he's able to see you leave now.
Come at me, bruh.
Ka-cha-cha-cha! Not a disadvantage. And it still misses. Alright, Corridon, you're up.
I'm gonna move up.
Yep. And as you move up, you can see. Just in a straight line as you see the fire burning every square from that guy onwards in a northwesterly position.
What you need to understand is I'm coming down from on top of the mountain. And with that, I'm going to wrap a tap on his.
Corridon comes down, rap-a-tap-tap.
Did the last one hit?
Yep, all hit, and the last one is necessary to execute this Tomb Dwarf.
So does the fire start here?
Yes. So you cannot move any
So-
further unless you want to be in the flames.
So do I feel the heat where I'm at a lot?
You feel the heat. You feel like if you took one more step forward, you would start taking damage.
I'm going to stand there and point at him.
Boone, you're up. You're currently in butterflies, as the area that around you is not...
Not in flames. If I take a step forward, can I see at all?
I will say that you can see a little bit every now and then. You see Corridon pointing forward, and you can see a little bit down this hallway as you see flames and heat and the butterflies recoiling and dying.
I take a ranged attack at tremendous disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll give him a +5 cover. Go for it. Pew pew. Yeah, you kill him.
Nice.
So you hit the first guy, and then you see him drop. You want to try and hit the guy behind him?
Yeah, if I can see that far out.
Yep. Roll for damage for the second one. Oh shit! Max. Oh, almost max damage. Yeah, that one hurt him.
All right, then I will back out.
All right. You certainly can do so as you're pushing through the butterflies. Elian, you're up. There are butterflies in front of.
That's all I see is butterflies.
In front of where Olo is. Yeah.
All right, I will stay here.
Bye, Thor.
Can he see anything?
He can see butterflies from in front of Olo.
Look at all the butterflies flying around your head. That's what happens when I get in your head.
I'll have him pull back here, pull his crossbow out, and
Get
can
ready.
he hold his action to shoot anything that comes through the fire that isn't part of our party?
Easy. All right. So when they start their turn in it, Olo.
I think it's when they end their turn in it.
All right.
When they enter it for the first time or end their turn inside.
Okay. Well, this one is going to charge at Corridon. Corridon, you see a guy running at you.
Now that you come within my grasp, it's time.
Yeah, you hit him. Oh, he yet lives. He's going to do 2 attacks on you. Alright, so he's going to do a battle axe with 2 hands. And 16 misses, doesn't it?
It does.
And a life drain. These guys aren't going to get to do anything. And the back one is...
Just die.
Yeah, they will just die. The back one is going to do...
He now takes 26 points of fire damage
Why is that?
because he ended his turn within 10 feet of the wall.
Oh, he hasn't ended his turn yet, but he probably will.
Okay.
And shooting a long crossbow, light crossbow at Corridon from a distance. Oh, 9 damage! What? And that one's actually going to run away, and then this one's going to try to get away, but you are correct, Olo. As he tries to run away from Corridon, he can't get out of the fire, and he takes it and dies. Blah. So at this point, it's Vanguard's turn, but is everybody just holding behind these butterflies?
Until I can see something, yeah. The minute, like with Bythor, the minute I see something, I'm shooting at it. But
Vanguard?
Yeah, I'm just sitting back.
Lucanu's waiting. Olo, you maintaining concentration on that wall of fire?
Yep, and I'm going to step back and out and give Corridon room to come in. And I'm just keeping up that wall of fire and watching to see if anything comes in.
Corridon, you saw that crossbow bolting guy run away from you. You hear Kubazan go, "Come on, you can get him!"
Yeah! And I'm gonna
start yelling, "Kill pocket! Kill pocket!"
Make a dexterity saving throw, please, Corridon.
Alright, I'm trapped in the wall.
I'll fix you up. Are you trying to get to him?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Make a dexterity saving throw as you run through the fire. And Olo, roll that 5d8.
By the way, healing wound spells don't fix stupid.
That is true. So, Corridon, you take 13, so you take 6 points of fire damage. And how are you going to end the life of this Toon Dwarf with 2 hit points?
I'm gonna wait for him to try to do something because I don't have any attacks because I dashed, didn't I? Let me.
5.
How many moves was that? I didn't count.
30.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm. If you move diagonally, of course. Alright, yeah, you kill him at least 3 times over.
Alright.
And Kubazan's like, yeah!
Oh, I'm just totally just standing over him, like legs spread, just looking around like nobody saw how awesome that was.
I saw! It was awesome!
No one came from the mountain down! Now I need to find a mountain!
Alright, what are you guys doing now? The Corridon, you see a wall of fire blocking off your exit.
I'm gonna go to the other side of the wall of fire and point at my friends.
There's still butterflies. They would not be able to see you.
I don't know that. I'm just gonna stand there
We all
knowing
turned our backs a long time ago anyways.
Alright, roll another dexterity saving throw and do some more damage there, Olo. Oh, 14. That was a lot lower. If you pass, you only take 3 damage there, Corridon. No, you take 7.
He fails.
And there's still butterflies flying around in front of you, Boone. But you do not hear any more combat. You hear the crackling of fire as you see a man emerge from these butterflies. They part and make way for his singed hair and armor. He's glowing. And
just that.
And with that, you guys are able to complete a long rest, unless anybody's wanting to do anything beforehand. And I'm going to give you guys your experience, which I had already calculated, and you already had leveled up. You already gained enough. But I need to do 6 Tomb Dwarves worth, which is... I can't do math that much.
Oh, so you just assumed we were going to murder that defenseless eyeball robot?
Oh, I already. I've been keeping tally, but yes. All right. So before you started this session, as a group, you guys had earned 62,625 experience. Let's add 3,600 for those 2 Mesalos. Let's add 25 for Corridon's smashing of the monodrome. And let's also add another amount for these guys. And I'm dividing it by 6.5, 0.5 for Bythor, and the 1 extra for Lucanu because she's doing a lot. And you guys earn a total of 10,850, which I'm confident would level you up, as I'd already calculated that you guys would have leveled up.
64,883.
That's what I have.
Yep, and I think you guys level up at 64,000, don't you? XP.
Does Bythor level up? That's the important thing.
Maybe I'll
Take an XP.
I'll give him a little bit more hit points.
Maybe the sidekick rules.
Maybe a +1. Yeah, 64,000 is level 10. You guys can spend the next 10 minutes trying to level up, as we will cut to a break. So we'll be back in 10 or so minutes, depends on how long it takes these chuckleheads to level themselves up, get some cool abilities, do their stuff. And Brian, will you be back after the break?
No, I gotta go now. So I'm gonna go to fighter level 3 for my other one.
Mm-hmm. And what do you take?
And I'll just need to. You'll need to add a hit dice, but I'll need to look up which part of fighter 3 I'm gonna add to it at some point. So
no worries. Until you do, I'll just pretend you're a champion. That's the easiest way to go about it.
Okay.
So you crit on a 19 until further notice. Okie dokie. Well, we'll be back in 10 or so. So ta-ta.